I am hearing more comparisons between Indiana and 2019 LSU than I am Indiana and Miami. It seems like it's a foregone conclusion Indiana is going to win by blowout here. I don't think that's the case. We watched them blow out Alabama. I'll be honest, I don't think that highly of Alabama. Somebody was always going to get a hold of them and just ragdoll them once they found a team they couldn't beat while being one dimensional and being unable to stop the run. The Oregon win was very, very impressive. Do not get it twisted. Indiana was executing at an absurd level where I think if they do that, they will beat anyone. But Dante Moore also turned the ball over 3 times on his own side of the field. I actually thought that Oregon had pretty decent success running the ball against Indiana for what they have. With the backup running backs they have, with the offensive line injuries they have, I think Miami's better in the offensive line, and I definitely think they're better in the tailback room. And one thing I love about Indiana is how confusing their defense is. What you're looking at pre-snap is never what you get post-snap, but does it matter when half your dropbacks are just a quick game or RPO to Malachi Tony? When you look at teams that Indiana has struggled with the most offensively, where they haven't just been in firecracker blowing people out, it has been teams that stop the run really well, like a Penn State, like in Iowa, and like in Ohio State. Everybody loves to talk about Bain and Mesidor and the way they rush the passer, but you have to earn the right to rush the passer by stopping the run and by being great on first and second down, and also by identifying tendencies and knowing when they're going to throw the ball. This is one of the best run defenses in the entire country. I think it's definitely going to be a challenge for Indiana, and for that reason, I think they'll be a little bit more limited offensively than what we saw against Alabama or Oregon, which isn't saying a whole lot if you're Miami. Now, all of that being said, I do want to say my favorite thing about watching the Indiana offense. They are so multiple, and they don't really have their own scheme. They just look at how you align to them and then decide what they're going to do. I'll watch one game of Indiana, and they're like a heavy inside zone duo team. I'm like, okay. The next game, they're running outside zone and H counter and pairing that up. And then I'm watching them against Miami, and they are running the life out of pin and pull. They are very creative with the run game, and they don't have a specific scheme. They don't care. Whatever your alignment dictates them to do, they will do to you. I'm not ready to pick this game. I've not decided who I think is going to win yet. Do not take this as me saying Miami is going to win. What this is me saying I think this is going to be a really good competitive football game between two teams that match up with each other really well.